Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 52 of Let's FIFA 13. We start off by opening a 100k pack and as you can see here, nothing good in it whatsoever. And then we will go into the Serie A tournament where we will be playing a few games in this episode, and we will also be playing a little bit with the slow skill squad. So while the first games roll over the screen, I'll be talking a little bit about the top 5 plays from yesterday. So there were a lot of comments on the video, and some of them suggested that I should use my subscribers' top 5 goals, like you could send in goals. Now, it's a cool idea, but at the same time, I feel there's already a bunch of people doing that all over YouTube, and I would rather do it with the top 5 goals from the series. Now, there is one disadvantage to using the goals that I score throughout the week myself, and that is, if you watch every single episode, you'll probably end up in the situation thinking, I've seen these goals before, it's repetitive, I don't want to watch it, and I can understand that, and it's fair enough. But I can also see there being a few benefits to it, like if you're one of the people who don't have time to watch every single episode, you'll be able to kind of catch up each week by watching the top 5 goals and see, oh, those scored some pretty cool goals, and that way I think it could benefit a little bit. And the other thing I think is pretty good about it is that it'll keep me motivated in some way, because you'll pick out the goal you think is best throughout the week, and I'll kind of know, oh, this is the goal that'll go into a little goals compilation. Now, it'll not be similar to the goals compilation I made back in March with Edgar Davids, because that was basically based on the entire first season, and it was not before I ended the first season that I went on to edit the goals compilation, and it took 5 weeks out of my time where I basically just didn't upload anything, and I know a lot of people didn't like that. So what it basically will do with the top 5 plays is that each week I'll know another goal I'll add into a small goals compilation, and I'll have an After Effects project running throughout the weeks where I'll add in a new goal each time and edit it and make it look cool. And I think I'll be able to do that, so I don't have to take weeks out of my schedule and just not upload, and instead I'll be able to do a little bit of a goals compilation edit alongside me uploading Let's FIFA 13. So that are the 2 major benefits I see from the top 5 plays, and I think I'll try it out here the first 8 weeks and then upload a little goals edit, and if it works out great and people like the entire top 5 plays from the series, I'll keep on doing it. But if people think it's too repetitive seeing the same things again, I'll stop it after the 8 weeks. So it'll be a bit of a pilot season seeing how it goes. Now back to the gameplay here. I managed to win the Serie A tournament, and the last game I dominated quite heavily because he played very defensive and only had a Balotelli on the top to try and create chances with. And then it was time to play with the slow skill squad. We're into the semi-finals of the Gold Cup, and we come up against an opponent who didn't have that fast strikers as well, and Diego Sousa as well. He gets a very nice chance here, and he picks the ball up and he heads it in, and yeah, I don't even know what my keeper and I is doing there. So 1-0 it is, and I tried to break him down, but he was very good at defending and kind of reading my play with the skill moves, and that is the one thing that will completely destroy my play with this squad, because I can't run away from his defenders, so I'll have to try and skill my way past them. And when I come up against an opponent like this and can't really find any space with the skill moves, it is very difficult. So I didn't really create anything whatsoever, and in the end I lose the game 1-0 on that weird goal in the first minutes of the game. Now, he did create a few more chances than me, and I guess he did deserve to go out with the win, because yeah, I didn't create many chances in the game. He completely closed down my skill moves. So we go into the Gold Cup once again, and my thought is with these kind of challenge squads is that I'll give the Gold Cup 2 goes. Like if I lose twice in it, I'll say I can't win the Gold Cup with the team. I could probably be able to do it if I keep on trying again and again, but I would like to move on to a new challenge. So yeah, into the Gold Cup we go once again. We make it 1-0 with Ronaldinho, and we try out a shot here with Diego Sousa, but it goes just over the goal. And a few minutes later, we score off a corner there, but it is a free kick to him somehow, so no goal. And instead, I make a major mistake there in the start of the second half, but just 1 minute later, Ganso breaks through, and he almost gets the goal. And straight from that goal kick, Ronaldinho picks the ball up. He will go with a bit of scoop turn in behind the defender and give me the lead back, because he didn't have many chances when he got that goal, and it frustrated me a little bit. And after that, I just kept on creating chances. Jaja here to make make it 3-1, but he gets back here with a Darren Bent to make it 3-2 in the 72nd minute. But just a few minutes later, off a corner, we will score to make it 4-2. And 81st minute, I somehow managed to turn, and I don't know why he takes his keeper out, but I'll score from that, and a weird outside foot shot there from Felipe over David Luiz to make it a 5-2. And in the 85th minute, once again, he gives me the ball. Diego Sousa goes past the keeper. I try with a hocus pocus finish, ends up being a look away pass, and we make it a 6-2. And Diego Sousa once again on the ball. I got very surprised that he got onto the ball here and somehow made his way past the keeper, and I'll hit the post twice and shoot it wide on the third shot. But nonetheless, I win the game is 6-2, and I move on through into the quarterfinals of the tournament. The last game of this episode, we add a contract there to Felipe, and we head on into the game, and we come up against a guy with quite a few skillers into the side there, and he will get the game started here with Magidi in the 8th minute. So I wasn't too happy about that, but in the 12th minutes, Ronaldinho on the ball here, going with a few skill moves, a bunch of the simple ones to get a bit of space, but the angle is way too narrow and an easy save from his keeper, and instead he goes through here. I managed to pick the ball up, but I bump into my own defender, and I thought he was going to cut inside, but instead he goes outside around my defender. Nice little scoop turn there to make it 2-0. But into the second half, I get onto the ball with Ganso, go past his defender, and I will get a goal back to make it a 2-1. And just a few minutes later, it's Diego Sousa finding Ronaldinho, and we get that equalizer to make it 2-2. But we go into extra time. He takes a long shot, it changes defender and put me a little bit off because I wanted to head it away. Instead, he picks it up, crosses it in, and gets the rebound to make it a 3-2. But Diego Sousa on the ball here with a few skill moves. He hangs on to the ball, and he will make it a 3-3. And we get one final chance. Once again, Diego Sousa on the ball. We try out the shot, but an easy save. So we go into penalties. I'll convert my first shot off the bar, and then he shoots it right to the same side I dive, but Czech couldn't save it. Really frustrating. I step up with Ronaldinho, and I'll get a goal as well to make it a 2-1. He steps up with a Basufa and shoots it over my keeper. I forgot to hold up on the analog stick, and that meant I couldn't save it. He will then save my next shot, and I thought, oh no, this is not looking good. He steps up with Asaid. He shoots it down the middle once again, and he will convert it to make it 3-2. I get another goal there to get it back in the game, and I decide to stand in the middle once again, but he shoots it slightly to the side, and I will not save it. I step up with Ganso, will convert it, and then he steps up. If he scores, I'll lose the penalty shootout, and he does so indeed. So really frustrating losing that game, and it was a game where I felt if I had a little bit more pace, I might have been able to win it, but that's a part of the challenge if I can win with a slow skill squad. But in the end, I didn't get another goal to pick out the win before the penalty shootout, and I ended up losing. So it means I won't be playing more with the slow skill squad. I'll probably tomorrow try and build a full starting 11 around 5-star skillers. I know a lot of people would like to see that, so we'll try that out and see how that actually goes. And that will be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Skill practice will be out a little bit later on today, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.